Good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, everybody. Whether it's morning or afternoon, hi. I don't know if I'm coming and going anyway.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay.
This is Board of Building Standards hearing for Thursday, November 13th.
Okay. All right, who's here from Patton Street? Is anyone here from Patton Street?
I spoke to Miss Gina Badolini yesterday afternoon. She informed me that she would be out of the country and not being able to attend today's hearing. I did tell her she needed to reach out to Debbie to ask for a continuance.
Oh, she can't call in?
No, she said she was going to be out of the country.
I'm only kidding you. What's that?
I did not receive anything by email or phone call as of this morning from
Okay.
Miss Gina Badolini.
Yeah, we'll continue it. Okay, so she gets back in the country.
I agree to continue.
I
And
agree.
just so we're aware, it's an unsafe. It's not an ID.
Okay, it's unsafe, so we'll
It's
continue
unsafe.
that. All right, what we're gonna do is read in number 14929 Lancaster Avenue, Deb, which is being continued.
Okay, so this is case number 1, MI 2025-005315 for 4929 Lancaster Avenue. I spoke to the attorney this morning that's representing the client regarding this property, and he requested a continuance. So I have an email that was sent to the board members and to Megan as well.
Okay, we'll vote on the continuing the case. I'm in favor of it.
I'm in favor of continuing.
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor of it.
Okay, all right, so that's only unsafe. So the next one is Patton Street. Okay,
This is case number 2, MI 2025-005849 for 1948 North Patton Street.
okay, is that imminently dangerous or unsafe?
No, I thought we just talked to, she's going to be
Oh,
out of the
she's out of the
country.
country.
Right,
She's,
but we had to read it into the record.
Okay,
before we can-
yes, it is unsafe, not imminently dangerous, and she will not be here.
Okay,
Continue this one as well.
continue as well, yes. Could you please read it into the record? Okay. Number 3, 914 South 54th Street. Is anyone here from 914 South 54th Street?
Yes, my name is Joe Barone. I'm representing that address.
I can't hear you. Joe Barone?
Yeah, let me adjust my computer. Is that better?
Okay, pal, take your time.
Yeah, no worries. My name's Joe Barone. I'm representing that address in St. Joseph Properties. I'm the owner.
Okay, Joe, are you a lawyer?
I am not.
Okay, then I'm going to have to swear you in.
That's fine.
Okay, could you please raise your right hand? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm Wayne Miller, board member.
Amy Rivera, board member.
Ted August, board member.
Pretty correct, board member.
Matthew Webster, Board Counsel.
Deborah Richardson, Boards Administration.
I'm Matthew
Ma-
Rojic, LNI Supervisor.
Megan Flay, the Department of Licenses and Inspections.
Okay. Deb, could you read that into the record?
This is case number 3 on today's agenda, MI 2025-005020 for 914 South 54th Street.
Oh, yes. Okay, to start off, Meg, could you please, I got to swear you in. Could you please raise your right hand? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay. Megan, could you tell us a little bit about the case here?
Absolutely. It was complied.
Okay,
Um,
all right. All right.
That was
Joe,
quick
see
and
you
easy,
later.
right?
Yeah, we
It
did
was
everything we're
complied- it-
Supposed to, so I think we're good, but
It was complied on
here.
September, yeah, it was complied on September 30th of 2025.
Well, we can't get any better than that. Have a
See?
good weekend, Joe.
all right. Thank you, everyone. You
All
too.
right, pal, no problem.
All right. cheers.
Okay. Case number 4, 5127 Irving Street. Is anyone here from 5127 Irving Street? Going once? Going twice? Okay, we'll put you at the bottom of the list, then we'll continue if you, oh, you have something?
They do. They have a
Oh,
permit.
go
under
ahead,
re-
Meg.
Oh, I'm sorry. They have a permit under review.
Okay,
I'll read it into the record.
Okay.
Number 4, MI 2025-004884 for 5127 Irving Street.
okay, so they have a permit under review?
Actually, that has changed since, today. They have an issued permit and a initial inspection on the property has already been done.
Okay, so we're all good, right?
You're good.
Okay. All right. All right, okay, let's go to number 5. 714 East Chelton Avenue. Is there anyone here from East Chelton Avenue?
Yes, me, Carla Pagan, owner.
Hi, Carla, how you doing?
Pretty good. How about you all today?
Pretty good. Are you going to be testifying?
Yes.
Okay, are you a lawyer?
No,
Okay, could you please raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, I'm Wayne Miller, board member.
Amy Rivera, board member.
Ted Agus, board member.
Rudy Purek, board member.
Matthew Webster, Board Counsel.
Megan Flay, Department of Licenses and Inspections.
Matthew Ojic, LNI Supervisor.
Deborah Richardson, Boards Administration.
Okay,
Read it into the record.
all right, read it into the record, please.
This is case number 5, MI 2025-005432 for 714 East Shelton Avenue.
Okay. Meg, could you tell us a little bit about this project?
Sure. The property was deemed as unsafe in August of 2025. Miss Pagan and I spoke the other day and we made an agreement for a permit to be issued in 60 days.
Okay. Carla, you okay with that?
Yes, I am. I'm looking, I got my structural inspection and structural report and plans, so the contractor's ready to go out and do permits and start work.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm good with the 60 days. Ted?
I'm good with that.
I don't think we need to agree to it.
No, we don't have to agree to it? Okay. Well, why not? Huh?
She has your agreement.
Yeah, but we still oversee everything, right? So, all right, yeah, we would say something.
All right,
the
I
board-
agree with the agreement with Megan Flea.
Okay, all right,
I approve.
okay, all right, all right.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, next case. Man, we're moving right along
We're
here.
moving along today, guys.
Yes, we are. That's you, Meg.
Oh,
All right. 3418 A Street. Is there anyone here from 31 or 3418 A Street? Going once? Going twice? Okay, we're gonna put you at the end if you happen to come in. No?
I'm sorry, real quick. I'm sorry, Wayne. I don't mean to, I have that, the appellant Galaxy Investments is no longer the owner of the property.
Don't understand it.
May I recommend that we don't rule on an issue if the appellant is not present?
Okay.
So I understand what you're saying, Ms.
Is this intermittently dangerous?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Oh, no, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, let me, I'm saying no, and I believe it is. Let me double check that.
Deb, do you want to say something?
Yes, it is ID.
Okay, that's a good idea. Deb, read it in the record. Okay, don't read it in the record. Okay, here's my take on it.
We're gonna dismiss it now. Yes. I'm sorry, this is the court reporter. Is this for the record?
This is
Yeah,
not,
everything's for the record, John.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. if it's imminently dangerous, I want to know why. And, you know, we have a rule here, right? Imminently dangerous, 10 days?
Yes, but if if the department is offering evidence to that, to educate us of why it's imminently dangerous, the appellant has to be here to counter that and give their own evidence.
Okay.
Otherwise we have
so-
to dismiss
so
'cause there's no one
Here's my
here.
question. If something should happen and that house falls down and hurts someone, are we at fault?
The only way you could be at fault is if you move forward without an appellant present. And, I mean, if you move forward and grant an appeal, yes, you could be, but that doesn't make any sense. No, I think we should just move on with the list and then recall it. And if they're not present, we can vote to just perhaps dismiss this case and not take any further action on the appeal.
Sorry, would it be a question of dismissing it or of denying the appeal if, because of lack of presence?
They are effectively the same, but a dismissal indicates that you did not take evidence, you did not, it indicates that you aren't weighing the merits of their appeal, you're dismissing for some procedural defects such as failure to appear.
Which,
Okay.
at which point allows LNI to move forward with whatever enforcement they were going to do.
Exactly.
I think we want to do.
Okay.
Right, if they're not here to.
But I agree.
All
Let's see
right,
if they
okay.
show up during the. rest of
See,
the
I
hearing.
don't like having a case come here and we don't do something and something happens. I don't like stuff like that. Okay?
Makes sense.
Now, the thing is, I don't know legally or anything like that, but I don't like to be told that it's imminently dangerous and we don't take action.
The only
I
action,
know the appellant isn't here, but I don't care about that because if the appellant just keeps not coming here and if LNI, if it falls through the cracks with LNI or something like that, then, you know, someone gets hurt, I don't feel that we should be responsible for that.
you
And just to
wouldn't
be clear, I mean,
Okay.
Well,
Debbie, you've
ultimately,
received no
the owners-
communication.
Right.
You did receive communication from them that they would not be here. Well, yeah, let me finish the question. So-
Okay. Put it on the back burner. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the next one. Okay. 5501 Chancellor Street. Is there anyone here from 5501 Chancellor Street? Meg, do you have anything on that?
I do. Let me see. This one was a continuation, I believe, of a case. I think they didn't get the link the last time.
Well, I
for the
see
hearing?
on the paper here that it's a late appeal granted. That must, is that before, the first time? Okay.
So for this one, 5501 Chancellor Street, the property was deemed as unsafe. I was looking for a permit in 90 days. If you need to see, anything, I will be,
Is that an agreement made with the owner?
no. I tried to call the owner to make an agreement and, the mailbox was full, so I could not leave a message. That was last time and the last time it was supposed to be heard and this time presently. So I was looking for a permit in 90 days.
Okay.
is the appellant even present?
No one's present.
So we can't really move forward with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just, yeah, okay. That's Chancellor Street. Let's move on.
Okay,
2115 North Natrona Street. Is there anyone here from Natrona Street? Who is,
Yes.
There she is, right. Miss
oh,
Summerville.
okay. All right, let me see here. Miss Somerville, are you going to be testifying?
Yes.
Okay, could you please raise your right hand? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Is there anyone else going to be testifying?
No, just me.
Just you, okay.
Yes.
All right, Meg, could you please raise your right hand? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, is there anything with this case or are we going to move forward? Okay? All right, I'm Wayne Miller, board member.
Amy Rivera, board member.
Ted August, board member.
Pretty correct, board member?
Matthew Webster, Board Counsel.
Deborah Richardson, Boards Administration.
I'm Matthew Wojcik, L&I Supervisor.
Megan Flay, Department of Licenses and Inspections.
Okay, Deb, could you read it in the
This is
record,
case
please?
number 8, MI 2025-004817 for 2115 North Natrona Street.
Okay, Meg, could you tell us a little bit about this case?
Sure. The property was deemed as unsafe in May of 2021. An appeal was filed in July of 2028. I believe the owner was deceased and we were waiting for a letter of administration from the appellant, Ms. Somerville.
Yes, I emailed the letter over.
Yep, we
Yes,
got
I
it.
sent it to the board
Yeah.
members.
We have it. Thank you.
Okay.
The appeal says that 90 days was granted, but we're past that 90 days from the July 28th. Has anything been done?
No, I didn't know anything about 90 days. Last time I was here, they said, they didn't even give me 90. They didn't say it was giving me 90 days. The property has to be sold. So I was trying to sell the property because I can't afford to fix it up. And it's me and 10 of my siblings that's basically owning the property.
Megan, do you have anything about a tenant agreement, an agreement for 90 days?
Um,
I mean, I'm looking at,
I just have on my notes, continued for 60 days to show administration paperwork. Showing executor of the estate.
I'm sharing screen for a second because I'm confused. So I have this paperwork. 2115 North Natrona Street. Permit agreement, 90 days.
Oh, that was, I remember that. That was, Miss Somerville and I had spoken, on the phone prior to the last hearing, and I was making notes into the system or making my own notes, for the hearings, but I think the case was continued before we had any kind of resolution. I think you were looking for the executor paperwork.
We were.
Yeah, so I don't think that there was ever like a definite decision like rendered on that case.
And this building is fire damaged. Was that part of it?
Yeah, I can show you.
I have the packet. I was looking
Okay,
at it.
yeah,
Bringing the pictures, I think.
So Ms. Somerville, you're indicating you have no intent to repair it? after
Yeah, I
you've
can't
received
afford to
information?
repair. So I was
Understood.
just was going to put it up for sale.
So there's no, the request isn't to continue, the request is basically to maintain the property on lack of maintenance. Now you just have the ownership changed.
do you know how long, is it up for sale already?
No, it's not up for sale. I did have somebody call me to purchase it, but I'm trying to work with a realtor to be able to just sell the property.
So the request for appeal basically doesn't exist. There's no request for an extension of time or alternate, or the request to secure permit. It just seems that the owner is fine with it remaining unsafe. They just want to sell the property. So it would be so it's no request being made of the board, if I understand this correctly. We would, yeah, Ms. Somerville, we would probably move to dismiss this case with your understanding that the property will remain unsafe. If it's sold, that may be reflected on a property certificate if one is secured prior to sale.
I don't really understand what that means, but I guess.
That means that the unsafe violation will remain on the property, and it may be a point of discussion when it comes time to sell this property to another person. Because if you're not requesting additional time to repair it, and you're not intending to repair it, then the violation would not go away unless L&I sees a reason for it to go away, which unless you're repairing it, there should be none.
So I will, Right, so I'm gonna state it as this. It is severely fire damaged. And it has been in an unsafe condition since July of
This year.
I'm sorry, May 3rd of 2021. So the department needs something. What I'm going to do on my end is I am going to put a reminder in the system for 60 days to see if the property is sold. I'm going to request that you, in that 60 days, if the property sells, to give us a call. Or if you have an agreement of sale in that time, to give me a call and make me aware. But if not, after that, you have to keep in communication with me, or the department will move forward with a different line of action.
Is
And
this-
and Megan, what's the timeline to move forward if, in fact, that's what happens?
In 60 days, after the 60 days, the department would make the determination if it was going to be for court or another form of action. But I mean, the owner is deceased, so it would either, if she's the executor of the estate, then I would have to talk to my supervisor and the legal department on next course of action.
Is it just unsafe or is it?
Yes, it's unsafe.
Okay.
Ms. Sutherland, do you understand we would dismiss the case, and then any interaction you would have, or you would discuss any further steps with L&I? Megan is describing a time frame where you can reach out to let them know you sold it, but you wouldn't have any grounds to re-appeal to BBS because you're not intending to repair it.
Yes, I understand.
Do you have my my phone number? I can give it to you, and then that way you can keep in contact with me.
Okay, I'll take the phone number.
Okay, my name is Megan, Megan, and my phone number is 215-686-2480. My start time is 6:30 a.m. My end time is 3:30 p.m. So they're the hours that I am available.
All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You
Wait,
too.
wait,
Yep.
Hold it,
wait.
hold it.
Are we, is someone making a motion to
I
dismiss
make a
this?
motion to dismiss the
Okay.
case.
I'm in favor of the motion to dismiss.
I agree with dismissing.
I agree with dismissal.
Okay. All right. That's it.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
We have one more violation? It's ID, okay, yeah, okay. Is there anyone here from 1351 West Jerome Street?
Yes.
Okay, Victoria,
Yeah.
are you a lawyer?
No.
Okay, you're going to be testifying?
Yes.
Okay, could you please raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Is there anyone else going to be testifying?
Yes,
Who's that?
my name is Carlos Amin. I'm of 69 Center Design Bill as well as SE2 Engineer.
Okay, can I see, can I see your face?
Sure, hold on one second.
Okay.
I'm in a vehicle, so I just didn't want to.
Okay.
Also,
Don't get in an
Carlos.
accident.
I'm
Carlos,
right
can you
here. Can you
spell
see
your
me?
name for the court reporter?
Hey, there you go.
Okay, can I turn my camera off now again? Is that okay?
Okay, what I want you to do is raise your right hand, swear to tell us your name.
Okay.
What's your name?
Carlos Amin
Okay.
Giardini Cully.
Okay, could you please raise your right hand, swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
this is the reporter. I need to hear the gentleman's last name clearly, please.
It's Giardini, Juerdini hyphen Cully, Cully.
Could I get you to do that one more time, please? I'm sorry.
No problem. It's Jure.
All right. Hey, Carlos, the thing is that,
Yes.
can you pull over to the side or something? Because we're afraid that you might get in an accident.
I'm not driving. Someone else.
Oh,
is back.
okay, okay, go ahead, do your deal. Go ahead, John.
Could I please have the
So it's
gentleman's last name?
Carlos, could you tell us your last name?
It's JUREIDINI hyphen Cully. CULLY.
Thank
Good
you.
with that, John?
Yes, and I apologize for the confusion. Thank you.
No problem.
Not
no
a problem at all.
Okay, all right, so I'm Wayne Miller, board member.
Amy Rivera, board member.
Ted Agus, board member.
Pradeep Parekh, board member.
Matthew Webster, board counsel.
Deborah Richardson, Boards Administration.
I'm Matthew Wojcik, LNI supervisor.
Okay, Deb, could you read that into the record, please?
Okay. This is case number 9 on today's agenda, MI 2025-006543 for 1351 West Jerome Street.
Okay, Meg, could you tell us a little bit about this case?
Sure. The property at 1351 West Jerome was deemed as imminently dangerous on August 5th of 2025. Miss Rowcloud and I had spoke previously on the phone, and we agreed to have an issued permit in 30 days.
Excuse me, does Ms. Flade need to be sworn in?
Excuse me, I don't remember speaking with anyone on the phone.
I spoke to somebody on the phone in regards to this property, and they agreed to an issued permit in 30 days. So
When
I
did
did.
you-
I don't have the date that I did speak to somebody, but I did reach out to the phone number and somebody did make an agreement. But if that's not the case, then we
phone
can.
number did you reach out to, if you don't mind?
267-625-7975.
That's my phone number, but
Yeah.
I don't remember speaking. You say your name is
Megan Fleed.
No, I don't.
Okay, I did speak to I did speak to somebody, but if it was not you, then we can continue with the hearing and I will make the same request.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. So you want to give them 30 days in order to get a permit?
I want an issued permit in 30 days, yes.
And it's imminently dangerous?
Imminently dangerous.
Megan, do you have photos?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna, I'm sorry, I'm operating off of one screen, so I am, just give me a second to get it up and I will be more than happy to.
This is the reporter. I apologize for the interruption. Was Ms. Flade sworn in?
She was.
Okay.
I
Thank you.
swore her in once. I'll swear you in again. Please raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
All right, just give me, it's getting ready to come up now, so
Okay.
just give me
All right.
a second. I will share my screen and we can. Let me know when you can see it.
Not yet.
No?
Nope.
All right. Sorry, missed a step. All right. Now?
Yes.
All right. All right. So if you can't, all right. This is the interior. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time myself. Okay, so this is the interior of the property. Sidewall, bulging, yeah. Rear of the property. All right,
Uh-huh.
and occupied property next door.
Is there anyone in the property now?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. All right.
The property has been boarded up.
Okay.
Ms. Roadcott, have you started any repairs or are you talked to speak of people to hire them
Yes.
for repairs?
Yes, sir. The property has been boarded up for safety, and I'm working with Mr. Carlos. He's the building engineer, and we're waiting for the report. And I have a contractor that's ready to apply for a permit to start the work.
Is the contractor licensed with the city?
Yes,
Okay,
as far as I know, they are, but I will make sure.
yeah, that'll be good.
What's his name?
Mr. Cully, I apologize, I'm mispronouncing.
Yes, hello, I'm not the contractor. I'm on the architectural and engineering team.
I see.
What's the name of your contractor?
Well, we're not sure which one we're going to go with.
Okay,
Between
okay,
Mr.
fine.
Cully and CNC Contracting. But Mr. Cully, I respect his work also.
Okay.
And Mr. Collier, you're an architect and a structural engineer?
We do architectural work and structural work. We're a design build company. We also do construction as well.
Okay, but somebody in the company is a PE, a professional engineer?
Correct? Correct.
And Meg, your recommendation was in 30 days have a permit?
Issued permit in 30 days.
Okay, Victoria, what do you think about that?
Well, we're in the process now, and I'm waiting for Mr. Cully to give me the letter for
Engineer
this,
report.
right, so that we can I can present that to whichever contractor is going to do the work. I'm still understanding the process, and I don't know how long it takes to issue an actual permit, but
So,
as I get the letter, I'm moving forward.
so if your contractor is licensed with the city of Philadelphia, when you get your engineer's report and plans, either you, your contractor, your engineer can come down to 1401 John F. Kennedy Boulevard with all of that documentation, and you can apply for the Make Safe permit, provided that you have everything that you need the day that you go. It will go under review. Pradeep, is it still 2 business days or is it 5 for ID?
I would defer that to Matt.
I'm right here.
Oh, Matt, I'm so sorry. Matt, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's 3.
It's 3? Okay.
3 for ID, 5 for unsafe.
So, and when you would submit your application, it would be reviewed in that 3 days. If they required additional information, they would send the information to the applicant, and then you would be given 10 days, right, Matt, to return that information?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And just to be clear, for a Make Safe permit, this is more than a report. There's significant damages here. It's going to be drawings, a report, a pre-construction survey, construction monitoring plan. So
Mr. Colley, your company does that. Are you getting the contractor for Victoria?
No,
What are you doing? Are you just getting the prints and the engineering report?
The initial thing that we will be providing will be engineering reports, drawings, reports and drawings.
How long will that take you to do?
Well, right now, the first thing we'll be working on is the report. The engineering and architectural drawings will probably take about another 2 weeks.
Okay, so you'll be able to meet this 30 days?
We will definitely do our best.
Okay, because here's the thing. When something's intermittently dangerous, we give 10 days. We don't
Understood.
we don't play around in case with this. And
Understood.
the thing is that things got to be in place in 30 days. If not, then the city will do whatever they have to do to take care of this. All right?
Okay.
I don't know how to impress upon you. This is out of the ordinary for us because we do not give more than 10 days on an eminently dangerous building. Because I don't want anything
Understood.
falling down on our watch up here. We can't have that. So you got to get moving, all right?
Okay.
Okay. And,
Sounds good.
all right.
Okay.
We all in favor of
Mrs.
that?
Roadcloud, I'm sorry, real quick. Do you even have, you said you don't have a contractor yet?
I've had a couple contractors look at the property and, but they said they can't begin to do anything without the make safe.
You need the engineer's report, right? You need all that documentation needs to be submitted to the department for approval and a permit needs to be issued. You need to reach out, the contractor needs to reach out to the area inspector prior to any work starting. So what I will tell you on this, if you are unsure, most people say they have a license and they don't. You can always call me and verify if the contractor that you hire is licensed with the city of Philadelphia.
Thank you.
Okay,
I certainly will.
all right.
Property is boarded up, the front and the back.
I understand, but it's still
Yeah.
imminently dangerous. So the
Dangerous.
boards aren't going to stop anything from falling with with weather
Mhm.
and things of that nature. So it's all right.
Yes.
The thing is that I want to impress upon you again, 30 days. If it's not, if things aren't done in 30 days, then the city will take its appropriate reasons for tearing it down. Okay, Miss Victoria, you've owned this since 2009. And this has been going on for a while. The 30 days, it must be buttoned up and ready to roll. You have to have everything in place, ready to roll with this, because we're giving you something we never give. Okay, we would make that be done in 10 days or the building comes down. But you have 30 days, so you got to get moving with this. And,
Okay.
and if not, then if we don't have that information in 30 days, the city will take its appropriate, whatever they have to do to make it safe or take it down.
And just to be clear, it just needs to be safe.
Yeah.
You don't need architectural plans. You just need structural drawings to make it safe.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have
Okay.
Megan's phone number?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
Okay, that's all.
All right, thank you.
Very much.
Bye-bye.
Go back.
I can turn your. We're going back to 6 and 7. Case 3418 A Street. Is anyone here from 3418 A Street? Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? Meg, raise your right
Yes.
hand. Swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I
No,
do.
You just have to confirm service and then dismiss the case because the appellant isn't here.
Yeah, the plaintiff isn't here. Okay, read it into the record, Deb.
Case number 6, MI 2025-005914 for 3418 A Street.
All right, we're going to dismiss the case.
Wait,
because-
Debbie, can you confirm service?
What do you got?
Board notice of hearing was mailed on September 15th, 2025 to Galaxy Investments LLC, 7234 Frankfurt Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19131. And also a copy of the notice of hearing was also mailed to Gregory Marchesini, Marchesini Esquire at 1429 Walnut Street, Suite 1301, Philadelphia, PA 19102. An email was also sent out on Monday with the Zoom link for today's hearings.
All right, we will dismiss this case for not appearing.
I'm in agreement.
I'm in agreement.
I agree.
And I agree too. Okay.
Thank you.
Number 7, 5501 Chancellor Street. Is anyone here from 5501 Chancellor Street? Going once? Going twice? Okay.
Let Debbie read it in.
Read it into the record, Deb.
Okay, this is case number 7, MI 2025-004246 for 5501 Chancellor Street.
Can you confirm service?
So this was originally heard on 9/18/2025 when the non-pro-tunc was granted and asked to be continued. The scheduled board notice of hearing for today's hearing was mailed on October 21st, 2025 to the address of 5501 Chancellor Street, Philadelphia, PA 19139 for Miss Minor. So her first name is Marchesu Minor. Email was also sent to her email address that was provided on the appeal form for today's hearings.
Okay. So we'll dismiss this case for not appearing.
I'm in agreement.
I'm in agreement.
I agree.
And I also. Okay. That's it.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, have a little bit of a break here.
Thank you, Megan.
Thank
Okay?
you, everybody. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks,
I will.
Meg. You
all
too,
right.
all right?
you.
Okay.
We'll see you in December.
All right,
I'll
if you
be
got 'em,
here.
Smoke 'em.
All right, bye-bye. John, we're going to take a break. You can pause the recording. The 2 bars at the top.
Okay. All right. Everybody in, Deb? Yes. Okay. 151 North Third Street, partial B. Who is here from 151 North Third Street?
Gabe Deck from Gnome Architects.
Okay. Are you a lawyer?
I am an architect.
Okay, so I'm going to have to swear you in.
Sure.
State your name.
Gabriel Deck.
Okay. Please raise your right hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
Is there anybody else testifying? Are
Not to
you
my
the only
knowledge.
one?
I think I'm the only one.
Okay, good. All right. I'm Wayne Miller, board member.
Amy Rivera, board member.
Ted August, board member.
Pretty Breck, board member.
Matthew
John
Webster, Board
Dime.
Counsel.
John Dimes Fire Code.
Matthew Webster, Board Counsel.
I'm Matthew Wojcik, LNI Supervisor.
Deborah Richardson, Boards Administration.
Okay, Deb, read that into the record, please.
This is case number 10 for today, MI 2025-006885 for 151 North Third Street, parcel B.
Okay, whoever's going to present the case, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. All right, good afternoon, everybody. So this is not the first time that we've been in front of the BBS for this building. Hopefully you guys remember some things about it. I'm just going to share my screen to fill you in. So this is a proposed 6-story building. It is a podium build. We are type 1A construction at the ground floor, and then type 3B above. So a 2-hour rated exterior frame. The two issues that we're here to talk about are related to the egress arrangement at one of the floors and then some window openings that we're proposing on the upper levels. So previously, we had been in front of you for an egress condition at the 5th floor where we had separation distances that were undersized. The building is on an extremely tight lot where we have to organize all of our egress coming in through a side easement, as well as all of our stair tower egress is coming out of that. So previously, this was the condition at the 5th floor that had remoteness between stair tower door and the horizontal exit undersized. We met it from a walking path standpoint, which is typically permitted for a 1-hour rated corridor in a 2-exit building. But because we were measuring to a horizontal exit component, the code technically does not mention a walking path being the permitted way to measure it. So we were undersized at 23.5 compared to minimum 31.6 and then 13 compared to 31.6. Now these are two units per floor, 2 dwelling units as condos. And you had previously given us the variance for this issue. What we're here today for, the owner had decided to reconfigure the arrangement of the 5th floor of this building to be 1 unit. So this is the proposed condition where I've also highlighted the 2-hour rated exit component that cuts through the unit. And then we're measuring the separation doors between the stair towers and the horizontal exit component within a single unit. Again, this floor plan is 1 single unit. And our measurements are 23 feet compared to 31.6 and 13.6 compared to 31.6. So very close to what it previously was, except now we have a single unit versus 2 units on the floor. Do you want me to move on to the next issue before you talk about this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Second item has to do with glazing percentage. So I have a site plan reference here. Again, along the left-hand side of the building in plan, we have about an 8-foot wide open space that allows building access and egress. It is actually an easement that is owned by an adjacent parcel, and the same building owner owns this parcel as well, and he deeded easement for light, air, and egress access to our building. I've highlighted in blue the section of the facade that is in question. And previously we had come to the board to legalize windows that were proposed on this line. So technically this area that's hatched is not owned by us. So we had a 0 separation distance to the property line, which runs along the face of the building. But it is a deeded easement that cannot be built upon because it serves as access, light, and air. So moving over to what we previously had, you guys had granted easements for relief for our main entrance and 2 windows on the 2nd and 3rd floor. And we were asked to increase the rating of the 1st floor to 2 hours and then provide sprinkler heads at those windows. Our client has now like to add a couple more windows up at the 5th floor, which I've highlighted in blue. So, technically 0 opening percentage is permitted. We are proposing 17%. Now, if this were between 5 and 10%, 5 and 10 feet, which is what it is, you would be allowed 25%. So that is on one end of the building, and then on the other end of the building, I've highlighted a court that we have on the east side of the building that has a 6-foot separation to the property line. And we are permitted to do 25% glazing in that zone. And at the 5th and 6th floors, highlighted in blue, are proposed window openings that exceed that 25%. The 5th floor is 84 square feet, which is 45%. And again, that's just in relation to the area of this small portion of wall. And then at the 6th floor, we are 66 square feet. So we are proposing, similar to the previous BBS discussions, to add sprinkler heads over top of all of these windows in both cases. And then also to remind you, it is 3B construction of 2-hour rated exterior walls.
Gabe, are these condos or is this an apartment building?
These are going to be condos.
Okay, so the fact that the windows are very different looking is because the individual owners want different windows.
Well, it was yes and no. It's more just because the view at the 5th floor, kind of looking towards the east, is really spectacular, and that's kind of like the big reason for this, like big amounts of glass up there. So that's the only reason they're aesthetically not including the grids versus below.
How you doing? This is Lieutenant Dimes. Real quick question. I might have missed it. Is this building coming out of the ground or is this a rehab?
It's under construction right now.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
But it is
I
brand
guess
new.
my question would become, what, as far as the hallway width and the remoteness issue, why couldn't you just build it to code?
So to code, it's relative to the maximum diagonal distance, which is 94 feet. So required remoteness is 31.6. The remoteness between the stair towers is fine, is not the issue. It's really just because we've introduced the horizontal exit component, which compartmentalizes us into two hour rated compartments on either side of it. From a walking path perspective, we meet it just fine. From a diagonal perspective, we don't, just because the site was so tight and we had to put our egress components grouped on the left-hand side.
Gabriel, what's the walking path distance?
The walking path distance is in green. So from this first area, we are 33 feet, and the walking path distance from the second area is 45 feet, and we're required to be 31.6.
Got it.
But the walking path isn't a protected corridor. It's just open interior spaces.
Correct. Yeah.
Why is a horizontal exit necessary?
So the horizontal exit is necessary on the 5th and 6th floors because the elevator does not include a generator or emergency power. So because of that, we had to introduce a horizontal exit component, which has always been in the plans, and it was part of the previous BBS variance as well.
Yeah.
But that's why it's included here.
So to preclude it being used as an accessible means of egress.
Right.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna caucus for a minute.
Do we want to ask John his?
John, how do you feel about this?
I mean, I always look at it first and foremost from an operational, from the fire department standpoint, and there's nothing there that's going to preclude us from doing our job any differently. And from a public safety standpoint or people in the building, I mean, I always think things should meet code, especially when they're coming out of the ground. I know sometimes there's unique situations, but you know, that's usually my default. But again, you guys are on the board, but from a firefighting operational standpoint, it's nothing we can't overcome if we're in the building and it doesn't put us at risk whatsoever. So, yeah, that's what I have to say on that.
Okay, thanks, John. Appreciate it.
With respect to this item, what's being changed that requires the reduction in distance?
So we previously, so here's the before and after.
Okay.
Permitted 5th floor had 2 units. And they were separated by this red line. We had a front unit and a back unit. The owner wanted to consolidate these units into one single unit. And in order to do so and still have the horizontal exit component, we had to limit the exit component to have one single opening in it, which is a 2-hour rated door that separates the two fire areas. And the only way to run it because of the configuration and other doors throughout the unit was to kind of hold it tight this way. It came down to efficiency with where to put the doors.
Is there a way to construct these interiors? It would be burdensome, but is there a way to construct these interior spaces meeting the same requirements as a corridor? It's not typical within a single unit, but neither is a horizontal exit.
Well, I would argue this is like above and beyond what a corridor is. You know, the corridor being a 1 hour component. This is a 2 hour rated horizontal exit that provides 2 hour separation. You know, divides the single unit into two areas that are 2 hour separated.
And what's the separation between the 5th floor and the floors above and below it?
So we also have horizontal 2 hour rated separation to the floor above and the floor below. And then all of those walls, like interior bearing walls that support those floor plates, are also 2 hour rated going down to the podium level. So yeah, 2 hour lid below and above at the 5th floor level and the 6th floor level.
Any other questions? Okay, we're going to caucus for a minute. We'll be back.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
We had a little talk among ourselves, and we feel that the variance will be granted.
Okay. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
With the
I'm
same
in agreement
provisos
with-
in terms of
Yeah.
the window protections
Oh, yeah.
that you had on the
Yeah,
previous.
sprinkler head over the windows.
Sure. Understood.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
We have to vote on it. I'm in favor of it.
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor.
I'm in favor.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, you too. All right, next case. 452 North 52nd Street. Who's here for that case?
Myself, Frank Cuthbertson, owner's representative Josh Friedman is also.
Are both of you going to testify?
I don't know that Josh, Josh, did you want to testify? I'm not sure he's there.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Okay, can you raise your right hand, state your name and raise your right hand, please? Frank. you wanna start off?
Who?
Go ahead,
Frank Cuthbertson, CKG Architects.
Okay, Frank, please raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth.
I do.
Okay, the next guy, please state your name.
Joshua Friedman.
Okay, please raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Wayne Miller, board member.
Amy Rivera, board member.
Ted August, board member.
Pretty correct, board member.
John Dime, Fire Code.
Matthew Webster, Board Counsel.
Deborah Richardson, Boards Administration.
I'm Matthew Wojcik, LNI Supervisor.
Deb, read it into the record, please.
This is case number 11, MI 2025-006775 for 452 North 52nd Street.
Okay, whoever's going to present the case, go ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for your time. I'm Frank Cuthbertson, the architect for this project. 452 North 52nd Street is an existing building. It's a very old building, probably at least 60, 70, 80 years old from what we can see from the records, recorded deeds. It was sometime in its past, and it was a while ago, this was converted from a single family to a 3-unit apartment many years ago and was used as such. But however, recently, the most recent family, I should say, who owned it prior to my client purchasing it, basically used it as a single family. And that's what was recorded in the recent Atlas website. So when my client purchased it, they basically just purchased it as a 3-unit apartment building, okay? And when we went for the zoning permit for the 3 units, we got it by right because of the zoning district that we're in. So what they proceeded to do was we did the drawings and started to do some work based on the previous permits that they had on the existing layout of those 3-unit apartment buildings. Now, the current permit that we're after, the planning examiner came up and asked us to widen the stairways, lengthen the stairways, widen the hallways, etc., to an existing 3-unit apartment building. And I took the liberty of sending some drawings this morning. I don't know if Deborah received it and distributed it to you good people, but if we do what is being asked by the plan examiner, we'd have to chop this entire thing up, and some of these units would hardly be even usable anymore. And, you know, it as what we're trying to say here is we're just taking an existing 3-unit building that's been a 3-unit in its past. We upgraded it, okay? Put new heating, new finishes, the whole bit, new windows, new doors. The floors are 2-hour rated. There are protected walls in all of the tenant separation and all the around the stairways going down to the street level. All right, we have 1-hour walls. And in addition to that, the owner has committed to sprinkling the building, okay? So, I mean, given all of these, we're asking for a variance for the stair widths, the stair lengths. They want us to go to a 7-Eleven, which is impossible to do without butchering this entire thing up. And basically that's it. We just, you know, we took an existing 3-unit building, fixed it up nicely, added, improved it in many different ways, including sprinklers. And, you know, we just want to maintain it that way. It's not a heavily occupied building. And that's the presentation, basically.
Frank, you want to share the drawings? Just walk us through it quickly.
Yeah, I did send you guys drawings. I'm not.
Yeah, or if you can't do that, I don't know, we can put it up. It'd be better for you to control it. Yeah, Amy's gonna do it, so.
Okay.
I'll do it. I got it. All right, you let me know what you want to show.
Oh, well, okay. So, okay, let's scroll to the first floor plan, A101N. Here we go. Yeah, do you see that? Okay, right there. You see that dark cloud I have right there? There's existing stairs, and I've superimposed the new stairs on that. And what it would do, it would extend that first floor to second floor stair about 4 to 5 feet on the second floor, and would actually interfere with the stair going down into the basement. I would have a problem with headroom there. I'd have to relocate that entire stair. And what happens is the hallway there, that's on the first floor unit, from the basement stair into that bedroom, I'd have to tear out that wall and redo the wall just to get the, you know, the hallway to work, which is now is at 3 feet. But since I'm going to widen the stair, as per the plan examiner, that bedroom would get a lot smaller. And it would also potentially, it could interfere with that bearing wall that we have between, I'm trying to see, I actually have it on my other screen that I have to blow it up. Between the washer dryer unit, you see that in the hallway, that's a bearing wall. I can't do anything with that. So that new stair would start to interfere with that. It's just, you know, it's very tricky, or I'm not even sure how I would do it right now if I had to do all of these changes. So that's the first floor. Can we go to the second floor, A102N? Okay. I did cloud the same thing, and you'll see that same superimposing where I put the new stair in. And this one would really, I'd have to extend the stair again another 4 to 5 feet, which means I have to extend the surrounding outside hallways around it. And that would start to interfere with, let me pull up mine. That would start to interfere with the office and study room. And I wouldn't even have a hallway around there. I'd have to tear out that wall, and that office and study room would be about 3 or 4 feet smaller. It would hardly be usable at all. And if I start to widen that whole thing around the stair, then all of a sudden that area in front of the kitchen gets a lot smaller. So that's the second floor. Let's go to A103N, the next one. Okay, so I superimposed, if I add this stair in, I really got to butcher this thing up. That whole bathroom has to be changed. That hallway has to be extended next to the stair. It's going to be a much smaller bedroom. It's close to 7 feet, which is really tight. And you can see what I'm getting at. It just, there's also an HVAC where we're putting the HVAC unit in, the air handling unit. Again, we got to take that out and find another place to put that. So I think this drawing gives an example of what what I'm saying is it's an existing apartment. We've made a lot of improvements, but to do the improvements the plan examiner asked us on these stairs and the hallways, we'd have to really butcher this thing up and do some major demolition for rather small and old building. And that's really my case for the variance.
Just also the basement, there was a head height issue there. If you just flip to that plan quick.
Well, the basement, yeah, 100, I believe. Well, what I did is I showed the new stairway when the plan examiner wants it, and I have to cut a new opening in there, at least another 4 to 5 feet long, which would interfere with that, what I was talking about, that support wall upstairs. I mean, all things can be done, but it'd be taking a lot of money and a lot of time, and it wouldn't be very usable. It would be very difficult. The head height would be a problem.
And the basement is purely utilities?
Purely, yeah, and only used by the owner's maintenance people, not by the tenants.
How is the basement accessed?
There is a door on the first floor on A101. There's a door there that goes down to that stair. It's hard to see, but you can see it, and my cursor doesn't work here, but you can see it right there between the two stairs. Where that wall angles down, that's where the door is into the basement. That's locked.
And what is the current state of utilities and meters and things like that? What evidence is there that this is used as a 3-unit?
Well, there were three, again, they hadn't used it for that in years, but the biggest evidence was the physical layout of the building for 3 units, which was interesting. And then they started to use it as a single family, which happens a lot in these older properties. All that's, under previous permits was redone. And so there wasn't a whole lot that I could see as evidence other than, yes, there were separate plumbing and separate electric at one time. And the owner just basically just copied that. That's all, just improved all of that.
Yeah, I just want to add in there, all the meters, all the meters were set up at the time of the purchase. Everything was showing all signs of 3 units when we purchased it.
Real quick.
I believe the seller was had given the units to family members or rented it. I'm not sure what he did, but I know at one point that he moved them all out and he was the last one.
What's the alarm system set up in there?
Okay, well, Robert, our mechanical engineer already set that up. That's not my discipline, but he followed all the codes. It's all set. The smoke and fire alarms do follow the most recent codes.
So is there like an notification appliances, horns and strobes? Do you know that?
Yes, I know all of those things. This is Robert Denton who did it. I've been working with him since 1999. He did all of the most current codes in here. Yes, he followed all the codes.
Is the sprinkler system in the basement also?
When you say did we sprinkler the basement? No, I don't believe so. It's it's outside my discipline, but we're not calling for sprinklers because that's a private, or excuse me, it's a
Oh, I thought you said earlier during the rehab that you sprinklered it. No?
No, it is a fully sprinkler building, but I don't recall if the sprinklers were called for in the basement or not. I don't believe they are.
It would be required if it's a fully sprinkled building.
Right.
Well, we'll do whatever the code says. I mean, right now the sprinkler guy is doing the sprinklers. It's not me. I just know it's a fully sprinkled building. So that person will do whatever the code requires.
Yes, the basement will be sprinkled.
Okay.
Per the plan, yes.
Is there a fire alarm control panel in the building?
That is going in with the sprinkler system.
Yes.
Installing a fire alarm.
Yeah,
Yes, there is.
yes. Both those things will be installed, yes.
Are you expecting any occupants to enter the basement for laundry or things like that?
No. The basement's only for my maintenance staff, that's it.
Just to clarify my understanding, am I reading the zoning permit says 4 units?
We just had a change to 3. The plan examiner asked us to change to 3, and we did receive a 3-unit zoning permit about a month ago.
Okay. Can Ellen and I confirm what the most recent zoning approval for the property is? It may not be activated because they're still under construction, but what was the most recent issue?
It is
3
3 units. You just have
the
to
3 units,
pay
yeah.
for it.
I see. Okay.
$89.
I've been focused on this BBS hearing. Sorry, gentlemen. Yeah.
You may have said this already, but how wide are the steps actually? And do you have any photos of them?
I don't think I have any photos with me, but the steps are on the EG 100. Let me find that drawing. EG 100. Okay, the existing first floor is the second floor is about 2 foot 6 inches wide. Stair number 2, second to the third floor is roughly 2.6 wide, and number 3 is about the same. They're like 2.6, 2.6.5, maybe 2.7, but varies. They're older.
And where is the hallway width issue occurring? That's seems to be the third refusal item.
We have a hallway width on the third floor. It's a little bit less than the 3. And really, that's the one I think that's most egregious is that one. There's a definitely the third floor. Yeah.
Why can't that be made 36 inches?
Say again?
What is the restriction of making that 36 inches?
You mean right now? It would take away from that very small bedroom. There's already a bedroom. It's not very big, and then we're gonna have to take about almost another foot out of that, just to make it, and it's just to make it a 3-foot hallway. Even with the existing stair, we're gonna lose a foot. Yeah.
For Lieutenant James, is that a navigable hallway width for the fire department? 2 feet?
Yeah, I mean, whether or not it's 3 units, 4 units, or a single family, if there was a fire in there, we'd be going up the same hallway. And yeah, obviously with our gear on and equipment and pack, maneuverability becomes tight. But being an old city, you'd be amazed of how many different types of occupancies we've been in and small type things. With the building being fully sprinklered, the full alarm system, the risk that really mitigates the risk of something catastrophic fire-wise happening. However, maneuverability, obviously, stating the obvious, it becomes tougher, but it's something that's manageable and something we've done.
Mr. Friedman, do you have any photos of the stairs?
If you give me a minute to look for it, maybe I can find. I don't have anything on my screen right now. If you give me just a moment. Forgive me, I'm looking through a lot of photos of multiple projects.
Mhm.
Excuse me, I have a photo of the first to second floor stair. On my Gmail. I can email to Deborah and maybe it can show up there. Is that possible?
Yeah, can't you just share your screen and show it to us?
Again, I'll try. Let me see if I can do that.
The share button is down at the bottom.
Okay.
There's a green arrow.
Screen arrow.
Let's see. Okay, there it is there. Can you see it?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Mhm. It's a beautiful old stair, by the way. It really is nice.
Okay, we're gonna caucus for a minute.
Okay.
John, you're good with this, right? Or you have any issues?
No, I'm good with it. I mean, I'm good with it. Obviously, up to you guys. But like I said, just looking at that, Port Richmond. There's places in Port Richmond I've been in when I was a firefighter that you'd be amazed at some of the places you go into. So it's no different than what we've experienced countless times before. And with the sprinkler system and the alarm system, and potentially the monitoring, I'm thinking it's going to be monitored also, as far as fire protection wise, and the basement being sprinklered is as good as it gets.
Thanks, John.
All right.
Any plans?
Okay, after going over the issues, we'll grant the variance. Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you for your time.
You
wanna
too.
Have the vote.
What's that?
I agree with granting the variance, and I just want to confirm that the basement will also be sprinklered.
Yes, you
Yes.
said that, yes. Mhm.
I agree. Basement's
agree.
fully sprinkled.
And I also agree. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, board.
You're welcome. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Come on down.
Turn the lights on there. They do have a set of paper plans over on the table over there. for your-
Okay, all right. Okay.
They have the plans digitally. They have the plans digitally.
Yes, whatever you sent me. I
Okay,
sent them.
great.
And Matthew can bring them up.
Thank you.
Okay, if you're going to testify and you're not a lawyer, I have to swear you in. State your name. Ma'am.
Reverend Emily Zimbrick Rogers.
Okay, please raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, you'll tell the truth. I know.
Yes.
Excuse me, this is the court reporter. Could I ask the witnesses to pull the microphones closer to themselves? And could I ask the Reverend to repeat her name?
Yes. Reverend Emily Zimbrick Rogers, ZIMBRICK-ROGERS.
And I swear her in, John.
Okay.
Sir?
Raymond Rolla, ROLA, and I'm the architect on the project.
Okay, can you please raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. All right, I'm Wayne Miller, board member.
Amy Rivera, board member.
Ed August, board member.
Pretty correct, board member.
John Dimes, Fire Code.
Matthew Webster, board counsel.
Deborah Richardson, Boards Administration.
I'm
Okay,
Matthew
good.
Wojcik, L&I Supervisor.
Deb, will you please read that?
This
into
is
the
case number
record?
12, MI 2025-006956 for 3916 Locust Walk.
Okay, whoever's going to present the case, go ahead.
Okay, if you have the plans, I'd like to just kind of get you familiar with the overall building on A3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, bring him up.
Matthew, could you bring up the plans, please?
Okay,
Add
second.
Is there a number I can reference? the one?
A3, the third
Just let him know.
third page of the.
A3, Matt.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Not yet. Now we do, yes.
There we go. So
Okay.
there's
good.
A1, A2.
There we go.
Okay, A3. So this project basically is in regards to the St. Mary's Nursery School, which is located within the St. Mary's Episcopal Church, which is a historic church located on 3916 Locust Walk. And if you look at a key plan, the building on the left is the sanctuary building, and it's connected by a passageway to what we call the parish hall, which has been used in a number of different ways in the past and is currently occupied on the first and second floor, is being occupied by the St. Mary's Nursery School, which has a certificate of occupancy to occupy the first and second floor of this building. The building is a type 3 building. It's a stone masonry exterior, wood, plaster and drywall interior, and has 2 fire stairs at each end. The issue in this project currently is the issue of the basement space. The basement space, which is actually half out of the ground and half in the ground, but it's still considered a basement space, is that it's been used in the past in a number of different ways. Primarily, it was used as multi-purpose, multi-use space, and that's the space that you see kind of towards the bottom. The other spaces in the basement is an electrical room, a storage room, an office, and some various other functions associated with the church. The area we're looking at is the area on the bottom of the screen of the basement, which is an area that comprises approximately 1,500 square feet. And in the past, it was the church used it as multi-purpose, and it was also used as a bicycle repair shop not too long ago. And when the bicycle repair shop left, the nursery school started using that space for certain after-school functions. And Emily can talk a little bit more about that. But what sort of prompted everything was they requested to have a bathroom, a child's bathroom put in. And then the examiner said, well, first, they didn't really have an occupancy permit for, well, they didn't have zoning for educational use. So we obtained a zoning permit. And then because the space is approximately 5 feet below grade, the exit discharge is not directly at grade, which is a requirement of the International Existing Building Code. And the change of use, the examiner said, well, the entire basement has to be sprinklered. So that's the reason that we're here. And I guess if we can go over some of the mitigating circumstances that we feel that the space is safe to be used as it is there's two means of egress on both ends that are connected by a 1-hour rated corridor. There is a complete automatic fire alarm system in the building. The first and second floors in the sanctuary are sprinklered, and the educational use is limited. And I'll have Emily
Actually,
speak to
the first main floor of the building is sprinklered. The second floor is not sprinklered, and the city has grandfathered in that the second floor is not sprinklered.
But in terms of the use of the building,
Yeah, so the basement is a very multi-purpose space. In the afternoons, it's used for a very short amount of time, only by after-school age children, 24 kids in the ages 6 to 11 with 3 teachers. So they maintain a 12-to-1 ratio at all times. And so we're requesting not having to put sprinklers in the basement because of the cost would make it impossible for a nonprofit school and the nonprofit church to then put in the bathroom to make the space more usable.
Quick question for you. This is Lieutenant Thomas Farco. Do you know
Yes, sir.
the square footage of the basement?
Well, the portion that's being used currently for educational use, 1,500, so it's approximately 3,000, 3,500 square feet.
The total basement, just so you know, all buildings, no matter whether they're educational use or not, they're 2,500 or above need to be sprinklered.
The basements, if
all
they
the-
have no openings.
Yeah, they might have openings.
Oh, they have. Oh, they have.
Yeah,
oh,
there-
that- they
Yeah,
said
there's
they-
windows.
there's windows and they have 2 exits. My apologies.
No problem.
So this is just used for after school from the hours of, say, 3 to 6?
Yes, ma'am. Mostly just, 3 to 4:30, and then kids go outside for the last hour.
Okay. And how many children would you say are in the after-school program? Oh,
24.
It is, the electrical room, I see it's sort of on one of the paths to one of the exits. Is that, a locked door, something that kids aren't going to wander into?
It is not currently locked, no.
And it's not with a closer, automatic closer or anything like that?
Well, it is enclosed in a brick wall. So
Yeah, I'm just saying in terms of the door, that may be a relatively inexpensive thing to do, just,
to upgrade the door.
yeah, given the slightly increased use.
There's a door in it now?
There is a door, but it is not a locked door.
Oh, okay.
And children are not walking down that hallway by themselves to go upstairs to the bathroom. They would go with a teacher. But we can put a lock on the door. I'd be happy to do that.
The existing daycare is on the second floor?
So the nursery school, which is from 18 months to 5 years old, they use the main level, it has 2 classrooms in the parish hall. Those are the youngest children, so they have the best access out the building. And then the second floor is the children 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So all children less than 2.5 years of age are on a floor that's protected with the sprinkler system?
Yes, that is correct.
And would not use this at all?
Yes, there are no children under age 5 going down into this basement.
That was actually my next question. Is there anything physically stopping them from accidentally going down the stairways?
Yes, there is locked doors that need passcodes to go down the stairs.
So no one could accidentally enter the basement level that's not?
No.
It's only occupants already?
That's right.
And the only reason it's triggering a sprinkler system is the change in use of the occupancy type in the basement?
That's my understanding, reading the International Existing Building Code.
What's the legal use of the basement now?
Well, they had a use occupancy to put in the bicycle repair room. It's hard to find COs in the Eclipse system. I didn't see any.
Yeah, there's a use
any
permit
COs.
for that, for bicycle repair at the.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that.
So it's triggering the sprinkler requirement because it's going to Group E on a floor that is other than a level of a exit discharge.
Discharge, right.
That's it.
That's my understanding.
Okay, we're gonna grant the variance. We're all right with this. I vote in favor of granting the variance.
I'm in agreement.
I'm in agreement.
I'm in agreement with the locked, all the doors along the path
Oh,
all
right.
being locked from the daycare side.
Yes.
At the basement.
Thank you very much. We will put that lock on very quickly.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Just for clarification, is the board adopting that proviso?
Yes.
All- okay.
Yes, we all adopted it, yes. Okay. Oh, really?
Thank you.
Now, where's that related to
It's right
Locust
on the-
Walk? We're,
It's right on the edge of campus. We're still on
yeah,
campus.
Wharton School of Business is right there.
Keep going over the bridge.
Uh-huh.
and
Oh, yeah,
then
right, okay.
Right before 40th Street.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Built originally in 1824, 50 years before